I'll take your doubts one by one. Okay. At the same time, you tell me what is the condition of quadrilaterals now? Did you practice something from quadrilaterals or just did the homework?
I am practiced the quadrilateral.
You practiced? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You must practice because for this Sunday test also I've given you quadrilaterals only. Okay. Yesterday also you were told for your Sunday test you have quadrilaterals coming, right? So you must not leave. If you are doing the homework part, that's okay. But side by side, do some revision of quadrilaterals also. Okay. Okay. Now let's see the homework question doubts first. I'm taking the fourth question. You have told me Chanantej, fourth question, fifth question. Lasya has told me 10th question, right? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. 10th question is solved, ma'am. But I'm not so confident about this. How to solve, ma'am.
Any more questions?
Ma'am, even sixth one.
Okay, even sixth one. Okay, so they are all similar, beta. Okay, so I'll show you some. If that is the similar part, see, fifth and sixth one are exactly similar. Yes, Charantej?
Okay, ma'am.
Fifth and sixth are exactly similar, so I'll do one of those. Okay. I'll show you the fourth one first. Today is 16th, no? Okay. And what about others? There are others. Why others are quite Gaganna, Sai Karthik, Varshit. What about your homework, Sreshta? Yes, where are others?
Ma'am, I have done my work, but I have no doubts. I just want the answers for checking.
Okay, okay. I'll share the answers also. Okay. Sreshta, what about you? Sreshta, are you there? Ronid? Sai Karthik?
Ma'am, I don't have any doubts, ma'am.
Okay, good, better. Ronid? Varshit? Rahim? Keep your video on, Rahim. Yes, Rahim.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts, beta? Any doubts in the homework?
Ma'am.
Okay, I'm showing you the fourth question. Please, everyone can listen here. It will be beneficial for everyone. This is x minus. I'm just writing here. X minus 2x plus 2 minus 16 by 3x plus 5 is equal to 3 minus 7 by 2x. Okay, let's take all the x terms together first. Okay, whatever x terms we have either on the left side or on the right side, we'll take all of them together. Right, so let's take, this is x minus 2x minus 16 by 3x, then minus 7 by 2x comes on this side, this will become plus 7 by 2x. Okay, so this is 3 left here. I take the constant terms on the other side, right? So this becomes minus 5. And when 2 goes on the other side, this becomes minus 2. Okay. Now let's see what we have to do. See, we have in the denominator, we have 3 and 2. So we take the LCM of this, right? So LCM is 6. So let's take now, this is 1 here. When there is no denominator, that means 1 is the denominator. So we have 6x minus 12x minus 16, not 16, this is 32. Okay, so this is 32. Why 32? 3 into 2 is 6. So that's 32x plus 7 3s is 21x, which is equal to, here you have 3 and minus 7. So 3 minus 7 is minus of 4, like this. Okay, when you cross multiply this, 6 goes on the other side, gets multiplied. So this side, I'm just left with 6x minus 12x is, okay, 6x and 21x. 1 second. 6x plus 21x is 27x. And you have minus 12 and minus 3. That's minus 15x, which is equal to minus 4 into 6, that is minus 24 this side, and 27 minus 15 is how much? So that's 12x. So your x here is minus 24 by 12, which is equal to minus 2. So your value of x here is minus 2. If you want to check your answer, you can check in the equation which was given in the very beginning. You can put here the value of x equals to minus 2 and just check whether you are getting your left hand side equal to right hand side or not. Okay, you can check it. It was written in the question, you can check your answers. Right? Okay. So Gaganna, you can check your answers. You don't need to wait for the
Ma'am,
answers.
I got different answer.
Okay, but now have you understood the concept?
Yes, ma'am, but I do not understand where I missed it. Like even if I checked in the Google, the answer which I got, it came.
What is your answer?
24 by 17, ma'am. I just searched the same question in the Google.
Okay, 24 by 17. Let me check. Let me check my answer also. So find some correction here also if you think if anything is wrong here or absolutely.
Yes, ma'am. Even I got 24 by 20. Sorry, 24 by 17. I also got.
Okay, so you all have got same answer. That must be something must be wrong here then. So this is LCM is 6. So this is 6x minus 12. Okay, 2 6 there is 12. So that's 12x. Then 32x. Then 21x. Negative, negative. Okay,
Ma'am, how did you get minus 15x?
minus 15 is from here. Minus 12x and minus, oh, this
Ma'am,
is a
20.
mistake. Got it. This is 32. Since it was overwritten, no, like this, so I took that it's minus 12 and minus 3. So that's why I took minus 15. Okay. Yes, children. Who's
Yes,
this?
ma'am.
Okay, thanks for correcting. So that's minus 32, 12 and 32, not 3. I just took actually 3.
Ma'am, minus 44.
So that's 44, minus of 44. So here we went wrong. So
Ma'am,
that's
in the first step, ma'am.
so 27 minus 42x now. So what
Ma'am,
is 42? What happened?
ma'am, in
Ma'am,
the
minus
first,
44x, ma'am.
Minus 40. Okay, this is plus 44. Yes, what happened?
ma'am, in the first step, we can separate the variables like the x variables one side and no x variables the side, like we can divide the equation into half and right.
You can take the x out also. You can keep the x outside also and you can add the numbers.
Like
Okay.
all the x variables one side, all the normal number variables.
Just a second. Let me do this first. So 44 minus 27. This is 27 minus 44. So how much is this? 7 and this is 17. So this is minus of 17x. So your x will be minus 2 by 17. Okay. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, minus minus can be cancelled.
Minus minus can be cancelled. This is minus also. So minus can be cancelled. So it's 24 by 7.
24 by 17.
Okay. Yes. Let's see the next one. Fifth
Ma'am,
one.
next one answer is 25 by 2, ma'am.
Which one? Which question are you talking about?
Fifth one.
Okay. Fifth we'll find out and check. Okay.
25 by 2.
Right. 1 by 2x plus 7x minus 6 is equal to 7x plus 1 by 2. So this is, again, take all the x terms together on one side. So minus 1 by 2x plus 7x. Now this, when it comes here, this side, this will become this will cancel out. So 1 by 4 is here, take the 6 here. Okay, now you can see minus this plus 7 minus 7 are cancelling. So you just have x by 2 this side and you have 1 by 4 plus 6. So just take the LCM of this. What is coming here? 1 plus 24. So that's 25 by 4 here. Okay, when you take the x, comes multiplied. So this becomes 25 by 2. Okay, so this is your value of it. This is what you're getting, 25 by 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
Charan Tej, the question 6 is exactly the same like this. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
there is no much difference.
Clarified, ma'am.
Okay, Vikram. So now see question number 10. This is x minus 1 by 2, which is equal to 1 minus x minus 2 by 3. Okay, so let's simplify the, first let's take these, simplify the both sides together first. Okay, so let's do with the left hand side first. I take the LCM, this side I have 2x and I have x minus 1 like this. X minus 1, when I open the bracket, it becomes plus 1. Okay, now this side also I'll do the same way, taking the LCM as 3. This becomes 3 minus x, and when I open the bracket, this will become plus 2. Okay, so taking it, keeping it more simpler, 2x minus x is x plus 1 by 2, and this side I have 3 plus 2 is 5 minus x by 3. So now I just cross multiply them. Okay, so this becomes 3x plus 3, and this side I have 2 into 5 minus x. So 2 into 5 is 10 minus 2x. Now taking the x terms together, taking all the x terms together. Okay, so this becomes positive 2x and this is 10 minus 3. So this is 5x equals to 7. So 7 by 5. Is this the answer?
Yes, ma'am. I got this. Now here I didn't wrote like 5x is equal to 7. Ma'am, directly I wrote the answer.
5x equals to 7. Huh? That's okay. So keep it in this form. No, we actually need the value of x. No,
Yes, ma'am. I didn't wrote the
you cannot
5x.
just leave your answer here. You have to give some value for x.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. But I didn't wrote the 5x is equal to 7. That's what I didn't write.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Now for today, children, those who have done the first 10 questions, so today's homework will be to do the remaining 8 questions. Okay? Will you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
The same worksheet you will do from questions 11 to 18. Right?
Ma'am,
The pre-
actually, I have a doubt. Like, we need to post this homework to you, ma'am.
Which question?
No, ma'am, these solutions homework questions.
So
We need to post it to you personally, ma'am.
not if you want to send, you can send it. It's okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, that's why I'm giving you the answers also. I'm showing you the answers also. It was already written in the question that find the values of x and then check your answers. If you see the worksheet again, you can see in the question. See if you put the same values, it was given that you can check your answers. Okay. So how will you check your answer yourself? When you put this value of x in your original equation, you must get your left hand side equals to right hand side.
Right hand.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that itself is the verification of your work. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So let's revise some quadrilaterals today. Okay. We had done, let's see what we did yesterday. Okay, angle sum property of some polygons, and this was clear. Okay, so now everything is clear to everyone. How to find the interior angles, how to find the exterior angles, and their relation with the angle sum property.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. Anyone who's still not clear with this can ask. Varshit, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay. So let's move ahead. Yes, this is Shiva. Okay, Shiva, where did you get the chat GPT tough questions from?
Ma'am,
Yes, from where did you get the chat GPT tough questions you're saying?
yes, ma'am. I took Q from Adishakma and Q from ChatGPT.
YouTube chat GPT.
What no?
I'm asking from YouTube, you said chat GPT?
Can you please send me the chat?
From which website I'm asking? Have you taken out those tough sums?
OpenAI, ma'am, ChatGPT.
Chat GPT. No, chat GPT is the something, no? But website you must have opened something, no?
But it gave me a tough questions only, ma'am.
Okay, it gave you RD Sharma's tough questions.
Yes, ma'am. It generated lots of tough questions for me.
Okay, so how did you type there? You just type there, give me difficult questions from this chapter.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I said that I want tough questions of linear equation in one variable.
Okay. So was that really tough?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But for me, it's easy, ma'am. I solved it. But
Very
it took some time. That's it.
yeah. Good bit. You must take challenging questions. Okay, that's nice. Others should also take challenging questions. Okay, you must try. Okay, let's do some.
Ma'am, I have one doubt in linear equations in one variable.
Okay, please
One
ask.
question.
Which question?
Ma'am, can I say?
See.
A number consists of two digits whose sum is 15. If 27 is added to the original number, its digits are interchanged. The original number is.
Okay. Now see, what is say it again.
A number consists of two digits whose sum is 15. If 27 is added to the original number, its digits are interchanged. Then the original number is.
Okay, so the sum of two numbers is 15. Let x be x and y be x plus y be 50. Okay. Now it's saying if the original number is 27,
Ma'am, if it is added to the original number, 27 is added to the original
okay,
number.
do one thing. You please post your question to me. Okay. I'll send.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. You just give your answer. Send your question to me.
Ma'am, now?
Not now. Maybe after the class you can send. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Anytime send. You can send. You could have sent even before the class also. I don't mind. Anytime you can send. Whenever you find such question, you can send me on the WhatsApp. Okay. I'll send you the solution.
Ma'am,
Yes, and for the explanation, we can do it in the class. Okay.
ma'am,
Yes.
can you explain this x minus 1 by 2 how did we get that answer?
Which question?
X minus 1 by 2 is equals to 1 minus x minus 2 by 2.
Tell me the question number, beta. Is it some homework question?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Previously you did not.
See, like this, I don't remember which question is that. Then you must send me the question. Okay, just by reading the question, I will be able to make out.
Can you can open the
Open what?
slide. You have done now only.
Here we have done.
That one. No. Little bit down.
This,
No, ma'am. Little bit down.
this.
No, ma'am. Like this only it will be. Ma'am.
This.
No, ma'am. It will be x minus bracket x minus 1 by. Yes, ma'am. This.
So you want to note down this? Do it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Okay, let's come to the properties of parallelograms, right? Okay. See, now coming to kinds of quadrilaterals. Kinds of quadrilaterals we have here, the first one given here is the trapezium. Okay, so trapezium, we have like this shape, okay, where we have one set of line is parallel. They are not equal, they are parallel, right? One set of line is parallel, okay, other set of line is non-parallel, right? And how do you find the area of this, area of trapezium? What formula you have for area of trapezium? Half into sum of these sides, sum of the parallel sides. Is it? Sum of parallel sides multiplied by the distance between them. This multiplied by the distance between them. Is it? So here we are just looking at the properties of parallelogram. So properties are that it has one pair of parallel sides. Okay. That's it. And in case if the two non-parallel sides are equal, in case the length of these non-parallel sides are equal, then we call this type of parallel trapezium as isosceles trapezium. Okay. Okay, children. It's only then we call it isosceles trapezium when the non-parallel sides are of equal length. Otherwise, we just call it a trapezium. It has one pair of sides which is parallel.
Then what is trapezoid, ma'am?
What is?
Trapezoid.
Trapezoid.
Yes, ma'am.
Trapezoid you don't have here now. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, what if the parallel sides of the trapezium are equal?
If parallel sides become equal, then it will be somewhat like a rectangular shape.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, like this it will be then. If these two sides are equal, then obviously these sides will be play the role as a they will also be equal. Okay. Okay. Now next is kite. Kite is somewhat like this in shape. Right, children? So here in this, you have these adjacent sides are equal. These two adjacent sides are equal and these two longer adjacent sides are equal. Right? This is the shape of a kite. Okay, children? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, a kite has four sides. It is a quadrilateral. There are exactly two distinct consecutive pair of sides of equal length. So there are two distinct sides of equal length, distinct pair. So this is one pair of equal sides. This is another pair of equal sides. Right? Okay. Let's see further now. Next we have parallelogram, and we have quite a lot in this chapter for parallelogram. Okay, Now coming to parallelogram properties, parallelogram looks like this. Its shape is somewhat like this, where we have the two sides, opposite sides are parallel also and equal also. So this pair of parallel side is parallel and equal. Similarly, this pair of parallel sides are parallel and equal. Okay, so parallelogram's first property is that whose opposite sides are parallel. So you can write here, opposite sides are parallel and equal. Okay. So next thing that you study about a parallelogram is that opposite sides are of equal length. Okay, that also we have considered in this only. Okay. The next property are the angles of a parallelogram. The opposite angles of a parallelogram are of equal measure. Now, these are the opposite angles. You can see the angles which are facing each other are opposite angles. So, opposite angles are of equal measure. Like this angle, if I call this parallelogram as A, B, C, D, so angle B and angle D are of equal measure. They are opposite angles. Okay. Similarly, angle A and angle C will also be equal. Right? So opposite angles are equal. Okay. Then another thing I want to say is that when opposite angles are equal, that means adjacent angles. When you have these adjacent angles means when they are sharing a common arm. Okay, they are called adjacent when they share a common arm. So these two angles, adjacent angles, are supplementary.
Ma'am, the only difference between a rectangle and a parallelogram is basically that in a rectangle all the angles are equal, right?
In rectangle, all the angles are making 90 degrees angle. Okay. Otherwise, rectangle is also a parallelogram. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
It holds all the properties of parallelogram, like opposite sides are sorry, parallel and equal. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. But in this case, you just have that the angle measure is 90 degrees. Okay. Here also you can say opposite angles are equal, adjacent angles are supplementary. 90 plus 90 will be 180. This angle is opposite, these two angles are opposite to each other. So they are also equal. These are also equal. So it is holding all the properties of a parallelogram. But still it is a rectangle. So we can say rectangle is also a parallelogram. Okay.
Specify the location of the adjacent angles in the parallelogram. Where are the adjacent angles?
Adjacent angle is this. Angle A and angle D. Angle A is adjacent to angle D. And angle A is also adjacent to angle B because here also it is sharing a common arm. Okay.
And
So,
D and C also, remember?
huh?
Angle D and C.
Angle D and C are also adjacent because they share a common arm. Angle B and C are also adjacent because they share a common arm. Okay. Adjacent angles are supplementary. So supplementary means their sum is 180 degrees. So adjacent angles are supplementary. Okay. And talking about the diagonal of a parallelogram, when we talk about diagonal, so this is one, okay, this will come. So this is, oh, my lines have gone wrong. So diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Bisect means they cut each other into equal parts. Okay. Yes, Charantej.
Ma'am, adjacent angles means if A is equals to 100, D will B is equals to 80.
If one
Okay.
angle in adjacent angles, if I say angle A plus angle D is 180, so that means if one angle is 100, then other angle will be 180. So that's how they will be 80. Okay, so they
Okay,
are
ma'am.
supplementary. It can be any combination, but
Ma'am,
some
about
will be
supplementary,
180.
could you explain again, ma'am?
Yes.
About supplementary, could you explain again?
Supplementary means when the sum of two angles is 180 degrees. Okay. Okay, children.
Yes, ma'am.
We say like this, no, the angles are supplementary. Linear pair angles make are supplementary. What do you mean by complementary angles? Complementary means when the sum of two angles is 90 degrees. So that's called complementary angles. Okay, so these two angles are complementary to each other. When we talk about supplementary means when the sum of two angles are 180. So these two angles are supplementary angles to each other. Okay, so diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Okay, children. Right, so these were some properties of a parallelogram. Based on this, we will do some questions, okay, in the next class, because today the class time is over almost. Okay, it's time up. Yes, children. So we have just revised the properties of parallelogram today. In the next class, we'll take up some questions. All right.
Which are complementary, ma'am?
Complementary are those angles whose sum is 90 degrees. When you add two angles, no, their sum should be 90 degrees, like 30 degree and 60 degrees. Okay, 45 degree plus 45 degrees. So those angles are complementary angles when their sum is 90 degree.
I know the definition of complementary, but in parallelogram, which are complementary?
In parallelogram, there are no complementary angles.
Yes, okay.
Okay? Only adjacent angles are supplementary.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, children. Thank you for today.
Angles which share a common arm are supplementary, ma'am.
Adjacent angles. Angles which have a common adjacent.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, children. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Have a nice
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Karthik.
Bye.